Britain has a new parliamentary speaker who's promised to clean up politics after the expenses scandal. Prime Minister Gordon Brown said it marked an opportunity to start a new chapter. Sky's political correspondent Glenn Glaser has the details.
John Bercow, 322.
After 3 rounds of voting and 9 rivals seen off, Conservative MP John Bercow emerged as the new Speaker of the House of Commons, although those behind him weren't applauding. His own side had not supported him. He was dragged, as is the tradition, to the Speaker's chair, as if it were somehow against his will.
We have faced quite the most testing times. It has been a gruelling experience. Many members feel very sore and very vulnerable, but large sections of the public also feel angry and disappointed. We do have to reform.
The Prime Minister offered the traditional welcome.
This House has faced great moments of difficulty and great moments of challenge. Today we have the opportunity to begin a new chapter with a new Speaker.
Mr Brown was followed by the Leader of the Opposition. The Tory front bench looked far from pleased by the result.
You should know that in discharging your responsibilities, it goes without saying you have the support of these benches.
And Lib Dem leader Nick Clegg urged him to be radical.
Mr Speaker, you have a mandate for change, not just from the votes you won today across the floor of the House of Commons, but from the people of Britain whose legitimate anger made this election happen. I urge you to use it.
Yeah. The new Speaker is only 46. He led throughout the contest and even had a joke practice beforehand. But Sir George Young, Tory grandee, raced him all the way to the wire. Surprising some, Margaret Beckett failed to command even remotely enough support, and Anne Widdecombe was eliminated in the second ballot for having the fewest votes of the 6 candidates still fighting at that stage. This election was sparked, of course, by the expenses scandal and the resignation of Michael Martin, the first Speaker to be forced from office for more than 300 years. The new Speaker faces an enormous challenge, reforming the House of Commons from top to bottom, dragging this place kicking and screaming into the 21st century, modernising the way the Commons works and making sure that every aspect of that work is more transparent. But all of these contenders also found themselves facing questions in the newspapers about their expenses claims. The new Speaker claimed nearly £1,000 for tax advice and more than £1,000 to pay a plumber to fix the toilet in his second home. John Bercow has to clean up a rotten system to put the affairs of the House of Commons in order to begin the process of restoring public trust in politics and politicians.
Order, order.
Glenn Glaser, Sky News, Westminster.